Hello everyone, my name is Sean Arnold, and hey, have you heard about the new Yu-Gi-Oh series? We finally have an official name for the new Yu-Gi-Oh series, and it is Yu-Gi-Oh VRAINS. Like trains, like brains, like Roman reigns, not so much, but as in VRAINS. V-R-A-I-N-S. We got a little bit more information thanks to a poster release from the recent weekly Shonen Jump, and thank you to Yu-Gi-Oh organization, the hardest people working in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, for translating the details of the poster. And here is what it says. Look at the main character Yusaku's transformed form with his ace monster Decode Talker. The new series features Yusaku engaging in virtual reality duels in a cyberspace constructed with the latest technology. A mysterious creature is following Yusaku. Is it a monster? Or perhaps? Find out more about this later. The main character, Fujiki Yusaku, is usually just a high school student, but when he duels in the VR space, he transforms and wears a cool costume. Riding a board in VR space. Yusaku's ace monster Decode Talker is a monster who wields a great sword. What could its abilities be? Cut through the wind with VR duels. So we've seen a lot that's been announced just from this one poster here, and the series will be out in spring 2017, so we haven't got very long till we see the new show. There's a lot which I like about this poster. First of all, I like Fusaku's design. His hair design reminds me of the very first anime I ever watched called Dirty Pair Flash, and the main protagonist was a female who had a very similar hairstyle there. That's honestly not relevant, but I just thought that was pretty cool. As soon as I saw the hairstyle, I was like, that's K. Okay, cool. As for the name, I think Konami is trying to hint that virtual reality is going to be a big part of this story. It reminds me a lot of Mega Man.exe. That was a game back on Game Boy Advance where a child or a hero had to log into computers in order to play as Mega Man, and they would fight in cyberspace in order to conquer and sort out different problems. It seems very reminiscent of that. It also sounds a little bit like Digimon when he went into the digital world to fight different monsters. It honestly reminds me a lot of that, and also of course Tron, with the idea of him riding on a hoverboard instead of, say, a super speed fast motorcycle. The main character's monster, Decode Talker, made me laugh a little bit because the name reminded me of a character in Metal Gear Solid 5 called Code Talker, whose abilities were to speak different languages, but also to decode a hidden language, and that was to speak towards some parasites. And I wonder whether they're going to be something maybe of the reverse of this. To decode means to unscramble a code, to find something which is hidden away and to unlock it. I think that's probably what we're going to see with the main character's abilities. And his sword doesn't look like necessarily it's just used for damage. It looks like it could be, say, used kind of like Kingdom Hearts, I want to say, in the way that Sora would unlock the different worlds. I bet Decode Talker's abilities will allow him to unlock different secrets using that weapon. Finally, we've got the mysterious character which is following the two main characters. I don't believe this is a monster. I believe this is their anime sidekick style of character. I believe this is Yugi's to Yami, Winkaribo to Jaden, and I don't know what they have in 5Ds. I guess the Signa side, and in I forgot the rest of them. But I believe this is more just as a sidekick character who is gonna be the comic relief character, while Fujiki Yusaku will probably be a bit more of a serious character. He's got a cool design. He looks a bit quirky. He looks a bit random. I think we will maybe see him in full color, but I did notice that his hat is a little bit pointy, kind of reminiscent of the Gagaga archetype, or even so the Dark Magician's hat. So that's what we know so far about the new series. What do you guys think? I kind of like it. I'm actually looking forward to it. The biggest thing which I'm wondering overall is, are we going to see a game in VR for this one? I could easily imagine Konami, say, doing a game which isn't necessarily Yu-Gi-Oh! As a full game as we know it in Legacy of the Duelist and the TCG itself, but maybe kind of like a spin-off game like the 5D's Wii U game where you had to ride a motorcycle and do speed duels. I could imagine something like that being done for VR, and that would be kind of cool. I would love to see that in VR. Of course, though, everyone would love to see the whole game done in VR and with actual holograms. Of course, that would be the dream, but unless it was something kind of specific like the Dual Terminal, and we will see it in arcades that way. So that's the new news for that one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Are you excited? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care.